What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joe. If you are new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button and follow along for all kinds of bodybuilding content, and especially following along with this prep series that we are getting into today. Today is just under 10 weeks out, and we are gonna head in for a big push session. It's a little bit later than I would usually train. It's about 4 p.m. right now. So I've had a few meals already. I'm feeling pretty good, but it's been a bit of a lazy day so far, to be honest. Just went out and got some steps. I'm currently aiming for 12,000 steps in the day, and I'm only about 5,000 in so far. I need to kick my ass into gear, eat a meal, and get on up to the gym. So without further ado, let's eat and let's head off. Okay, we are here at the gym. It did start to rain on the walk over, which was annoying, but that's the UK. So, plan for today's session is a little bit of isolation work first to kind of pre-exhaust the muscles, and then we'll get into the heavy pressing, and then we'll finish off with some triceps. So it'll be pec deck, some kind of lateral raise, incline Smith machine press, machine shoulder press. Then we'll do a little bit of rear delts, and then, like I say, onto triceps. I will require you to withhold your judgment from me. My strength has taken a pretty significant dip in this past week, I think just because calories are low and body fat's starting to get pretty low. But we're still going to push it very hard, still going to train very intense, and just try and get the most out of it that we can. And I do not have the energy to keep talking, so we're going to get straight into it. Pec deck and lateral raise is done. So as I said, now we're going to be on to the pressing. Up until last week, 2 weeks ago, I've been doing incline dumbbells. But for anyone who's been watching for a while might remember, I broke my collarbone a couple of years ago. And still sometimes I find certain exercises do aggravate that joint a little bit. And I've just found in the past couple of weeks, trying to do incline dumbbells, my muscles are still able to move a decent amount of weight, but my joints, again, I don't know if it's a food thing, if it's a body fat thing, if it's just a fatigue thing, but they just can't handle it. Like my shoulder just can't deal with the instability. So I've switched over to an incline Smith machine and I found it much better for me at this stage in the prep. So we're gonna do that and then we'll go into machine shoulder press. So let's go. Okay guys, so we're a couple sets deep into rear delts now. Obviously you can do whatever you want with these. You can do dumbbells, you can do reverse pec deck. Today I'm using the cables. I'll rotate between all three of those exercises, to be honest. Just depends what's busy, what I'm feeling on the day. Obviously not going to go particularly low reps on this. Like, you know, there's no way I can do like an isolated set of like 6 to 8 for rear delts. So we'll be aiming anywhere between 12 to 15. Not going crazy heavy either, because I also want to focus as much as I can on the rear delt and not recruit as much of my like traps and lats and stuff as possible. So that's what we're going to do. Like I say, we've already done a couple of sets, so this will be the last one. We'll move on to some triceps to finish. You can tell I'm flagging real hard. Nah, do you know what? It's not that bad. No one's making me do this at the end of the day. I signed up for it. Let's crack on. Okay, so triceps. I only do 2 exercises for this. What I like to do is some kind of overhead or an exercise that hits the long head more, and then an exercise that hits the lateral head. So today we're going to do dumbbell skull crushers and then push down probably with the rope, just because, like, I don't know, it's weird. I used to fucking hate using the rope, but lately, I'd say in the past like 6 months or so, I do find a way better contraction with it than using like a V-bar or an easy bar for a push down. So yeah, I'm gonna start with some dumbbell skull crushers. Again, I'm not gonna go crazy heavy, just gonna get a real good connection with the muscle and then move on to push downs. Okay, workout's done, which means it is now time for cardio. Cardio didn't get increased this week actually, like I thought it might. So still just doing 30 minutes on the stepper. Again, I'm still kind of expecting that it will go up next week, but we'll just wait and see. So I'm gonna crack on and do that, and then I'll have my post-workout meal. Well, thank fuck that's over. We're going pretty hard at the moment. Like I say, about just under 10 weeks out. The plan is to really, really dig and try and get myself to be ready by about 4 to 6 weeks out. So then we can kind of cruise into the show. And if we get to 4 to 6 weeks out and I'm still not ready, then we just keep going. It's not the end of the world. I'll do whatever I need to be honest. But that is the plan. Just grab my post-workout, banana and protein shake. And then I'm gonna head home. So thank you for joining me, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see a bit more, and ring the bell so you get your notifications. Next video will most likely be at the 9-week out check-in, and I'll take you through whatever workout I'm doing that day. So until then, again, thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.